One day, I got the bright idea to go on ChatGPT and type out my life story, according to my own perspective and experiences and all this, right? And I just relayed all the key points, the key moments in my life, the very defining moments, especially the traumatic ones. And what I got in response to that, when I asked it, what would be the expected life trajectory of an individual with this life story? I got an exact representation, an exact replica of my current life. Of all the things that I had encountered in my life, one to one, it was the same. And so that gave me an epiphany. It gave me the clarity, the realization to see that I was not to blame for my life circumstances, that I, to the best of my ability, was not able to perform better, to do better. Although I constantly have had this belief that I didn't do enough, I wasn't good enough, I could have done better, should have done better, right? All these narratives, these stories, these limiting identities that I carried around, when in fact, I saw that it was like being dealt a hand of cards. It was not my cards to deal. I was simply given them. I was given these life circumstances and I simply made the best of it that I could and that I had access to at that particular time. And I believe that as human beings, we are hardwired to do the best that we are able to in a particular moment. I don't think that we are here just intentionally trying to screw up our lives. It may seem like that. It may seem like we're just sabotaging all opportunities that we're given. But I think we are to be forgiven. Because although we believe that we could and should have done better, I don't think we actually had the insights, the knowledge, the wisdom to do better. Because if you did, would you have intentionally messed up your life? No, of course not. I hope to be able to grant you that permission to see that you are forgiven. It is not your burden to carry the guilt and the blame of your life not being a success to the standards that you uphold yourself to. Because you are exactly where you need to be to meet this moment right now. To take a deep breath, to just be present with what is. Not trying to get present, be present, but simply to be open, curious, to notice what is here. And your life may be a mess. You may not see the next step forward. Maybe you're completely confused. Maybe you're still very traumatized about your past conditions. But there's a way of meeting this moment. And just noticing what is here. Amidst all the chaos, the trauma, the trials and tribulations, right? And with that, I urge you to do the same. To go to your specific given AI that you prefer. Type out your defining key moments in your life and ask it what would be the life trajectory of someone with these conditions, and see if it doesn't match up with where you are today. I hope that is able to give you some relief, to allow you to breathe some forgiveness into your life, and perhaps to see that there is more in store for you. If only you can accept that this is the past, that the entire life circumstances, the conditions, the stories and narratives that you've been telling yourself, the entire identity bundle that you've hung up on your life, that you can just set that aside and start new, start afresh today, right now. Deal yourself a new hand of cards. Check out the Discord link in the description. Join my new community. Let's have a chat, hang out, inspire, inform each other. And with that, I wish you the best. Take care. Bye.